Hello. Yes. Now, after having discussed the organs of speech and explaining the chart of the English consonants, now we shall discuss the consonant sounds, all the 24 consonant sounds individually. Okay? Or we may do one thing. Instead of discussing all the sounds individually, we may discuss them in pairs. Like the first 8 sounds are in pairs, so we may discuss them in pairs. And say 8, there are 8 pairs as I told you, and there are 8 single sounds. So we are discussing them in pairs. So let me take pa and ba first. Okay. This is how I am writing. These two sounds I am taking. I am writing it there. Listen, I begin with this. Be very attentive. There are 2 sounds. Here I am writing them individually, but I am taking the pair. So, as far as 3-term description is concerned, please note. What do we write in 3-term description? We write that I am talking pa and ba. First, pa, 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 pa. Pa is a bilabial plosive. Bilabial voiceless plosive. Okay? What is it? It's a bilabial voiceless plosive or stop. And this is ba is a voiced bilabial voiced plosive. A stop, you may say. This is 3-term description. This is over. This is complete. There shouldn't be any confusion. Very easy it is. You know the chart. Remember the chart. Okay, how to make it. Remember the, say, locations of the sounds, and then just go on describing the 3-term description. Okay, so we begin with pa sound, pa, pa. While we were discussing vowels and diphthongs, we were talking about initial, medial, and final occurrence of the consonants. I say those sounds. Now, here also, let us talk about initial and final. Initial, medial, and final. Let us see. Since I told you that I will be discussing in pairs, so let me write initial, medial, and final here too. Okay? So here we shall write words starting with ba sound, and here we shall write words starting with pa sound. So for example, let us say the word pa, 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 pin. In English you write like this, pin, or say pet, and this is how you write in say phonetically also. Pa, e, and pin, and then pet, pa, a, and ta, pet. Okay, and here you write bin, bin. You transcribe it like this, bin, and then you write bet here. That is transcribed this way. Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
So medially, where do you have here? Say, yeah. Let me know about
Happy.
Happy, yeah, very good. Happy we may have. And a similar sounding word can be shabby here. Shabby. Okay. Okay. This is how. And how do we transcribe? We transcribe happy like this. Happy. This is how you transcribe happy. And this is how you sh sound. Then a, this vowel. Then b. I'm sorry, what have I written here? Happy. Shabby. It's fine?
Yes, sir.
So we are taking 2 initial sound, 1 medial sound, and let us take final sounds now. Say cup, cup. pa is occurring at the end.
Yes, sir.
And here you may have cup for that matter. Cup. Ba sound is coming here. The cup. How do you transcribe? You transcribe it like this. Cup. Cup. So easy. And this is how you already know transcription now. And we have like transcribed so many words. Cup. One more word. Come on. Like is pa sound in the end.
Sip.
Sip. Good. Sip. 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 This is very simple. Sip. The same way you transcribe it. Sip. There is no change. Okay. Yes. And here you may have then nib. In fact, that would have been better if you had given nip. Nip. Nip there. Well, it hardly matters. Nip. How do you write? Nip and then nib. Because there is a change there in the final sound. Like for us, it's not difficult to differentiate between the two sounds. Nip, you write like this. Okay? Nip. Is that fine?
Yes.
I was saying that it is not difficult for us, the Indians, to differentiate between the two sounds, per and ber. Per, ber. They are very dissimilar sounds for us. But Arabians, because some Arabian friends studied with me, so like they won't call it pani. Okay, what do they say? They say bani. In the Arabic, you do not have pa. In Urdu, you have pa, but you do not have this pa in Arabic. You have alif, ba, ta, sa. Alif, ba, ta, sa. But in Urdu, you have alif, ba, pa, ta, sa. So there is no pa there in Arabic. That's why they wouldn't say pani, they would say bani. It's really very interesting. If students from different countries are there with you. So this, this phonetics, this becomes all the more interesting, and it becomes very challenging too for the teacher, because he keeps asking, say ba, say pa, pa, and it's very difficult for them, and this is equally difficult for us as well. Miss, there are Indian languages where you have more than say 40, 45 letters in the alphabet. So if you won't be able to, because you do not have so many there in your alphabet. So it becomes very challenging to pronounce words with unheard letters of alphabet. It was very while I was staying in Kerala, Trivandrum, it was very difficult for me to speak their language. But gradually I picked up many phrases and all, and I could communicate with them.